Hello, my math geniuses. Welcome back to math class here on this online learning. We are doing order of operations today, Pemdas, and I just know that you guys are going to kill it. So let's jump right in to the lesson. So Pemdas, I want you guys to write this down with me. You can write it down whichever way makes sense for you guys, but you need to make sure to have this written down, or at least take a picture of the screen once I'm done explaining, to make sure that you guys have this as a resource to continue to look after. So what PEMDAS stands for is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, which is just stating all the different operations that we have in math, which is so exciting, and you guys get to learn how to order them correctly today. So something that we need to always keep in mind when looking at our PEMDAS is that our M and D, so our multiplication and division, and our A and S, our addition and subtraction, are a little bit different and a little special. They're actually interchangeable, and we can solve them left to right. Whichever one comes first, that's the one that we solve. And so you guys need to remember that they are just a little bit special, which means we're just gonna highlight them in red to just kind of help us remember that. So yes, guys, we're just making sure that M and D and A and S are just a little bit of more special characters, and so we just need to make sure that we always are on our guard when those are in our equations. So we're going to start here, and we're just going to solve this as we normally would, right? We're just going to move left to right. So we're going to go 8 plus 2, and then 2 times 5. So 8 plus 2, that's going to get us to 10, and then 10 times 5, that's going to get us to 50. But what we just talked about is that there's a special order when we see multiplication and addition together. So we're not just moving from left to right anymore. We're actually stopping, we're thinking, and we're going to do multiplication before addition because that's our order of operations. So let's practice that the correct way. But I just want to let you guys see this one more time of this order, and we are just going to make sure that we actually write down these letters every time we solve one of our equations, to just make sure that we're getting it down exactly as we are supposed to. So 8 plus 2. Okay, remember, we see 2 different operations going on here, which means right off the bat we need to make sure that we have our PEMDAS written out next to it to make sure that we're doing exactly what we need to be doing. So we're going to start here with our multiplication, because as we see, multiplication is before addition. So we're going to start with 2 times 5, which is 10, and then we're going to move to addition. 8 plus 10, 18. Perfect. Now we're going to do 3 examples with me, so I want you guys to make sure we're writing this down and taking our notes to make sure that we can just go back and look. And like I said, we're going to write our PEMDAS down. So as I'm doing this, make sure we are writing our equation on our paper. We're going to go down that list of operations, and as we see, multiplication, but there's also subtraction, but make sure we're doing that multiplication first. So 4 times 2 comes before 12 minus 4. 4 times 2, that's going to be 8, and then 12 minus 8 is going to get us to 4. So 4 is going to be our answer there, and I know you guys just got that even way before I did. So let's keep on moving. Oh, we got something new going on here, parentheses, which if you remember our PEMDAS, parentheses comes way before everything else, right? So we're going to start with that 6 plus 4, because that's inside our parentheses. That's going to get us 10. We're going to go 10 times 3, because that comes after our parentheses, right? M comes after the P. Just keep remembering this over and over. So then that answer is going to be 30. Okay, one more example with me, and then I'm going to have you guys practice some of these on your own. My computer is a little silly, so this is actually a division sign. If you don't understand, it's over here. But okay, this one I'm going to make sure we have our letters written out for, just because it's a little bit longer. There's a little bit more going on. We just really need to make sure that we are hitting it just like we are supposed to, even though I don't even know how to spell, guys. It's okay. So we're going to look at this equation, and we are automatically going to see those parentheses, which means automatically that's exactly what we're going to be doing first. So we're going to look at the parentheses. Amazing, it's right there. And I'm actually going to cover this too, because it doesn't really matter, and I know it can confuse us sometimes. So we're going to start with 3 plus 5, because that's what's inside of our parentheses. That's going to get us to 8. Now, next thing, exponents. That's what we just talked about, right? Last week. So what does 8 to the second power mean? Remember, that means that we're taking 8 times itself. And I made sure to put that out here. So 8 times 8, and we know that right off the bat. Yes, 64. And so now we're going to keep moving down that PEMDAS. Is there any multiplication? I don't see any multiplication. That's great. Oh, there's the division. We need to do our division before we do our subtraction. So 64 divided by 4, that's going to get us to 16. 16 minus 1 is going to be 15. You guys are killing it. Okay, remember, before you guys practice them on their own, we need to make sure that we're remembering that multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction are always a little bit special. So whenever we see multiplication, division, that means we get to move from left to right, as well as addition and subtraction, and they're interchangeable. Okay, your guys' turn. Here are your questions, and look, we are pausing the video, right? We are pausing the video. We are doing them on our own. They're going to be on the next slide. And then we are coming back. Pausing the video, coming back. Hear those questions, do them, and come back. Okay, so now now that you guys have taken time and done all your questions and have now come back to finish watching the video, let's do them together. And I'm just going to kind of go through these quick, because you guys are already supposed to have the answers on your paper, so this is just you checking. Okay, I see parentheses, 3 plus 2, that's going to get us to 5, times 4, bring that down. That's going to get us to 20. Amazing, I know you guys got that answer so quick. I believe in you. Okay, now we're going to look at our PEMDAS. Oh, we got some division. That's what we got to do first. 18 divided by 3, that's going to be 6 plus 7, because we just got to bring everything down. 6 plus 7, 13. Good job, guys. I know you're killing it. Okay. Oh, we have 3 different operations that we're looking at here. But when we look at our PEMDAS, we know that multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. So we're going to do 2 times 6. That's going to get us to 12. Pull everything down with us. And then we're just moving left to right. 17. And that's going to get us to 15. Amazing. So just reviewing one more time, PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiply / divide, and then addition / subtraction. And I know you guys are going to go kill this and be the best math geniuses ever.